This is Red Dead Redemption 2. We're here on Xbox Series X. Be sure to like the video. Subscribing is great as well. It's been quite a while since we first took a look at Red Dead Redemption 2 on the Series X, and I thought since time had gone by, the arrival, or the upcoming arrival, of Grand Theft Auto 6, and just kind of a game that I really thought would get some sort of support this generation, it would be a great time to dive back in and talk about the game and play a little bit of it and showcase things here. But yeah, obviously a magnificently detailed and created experience, a stunning technical showcase, absolutely pushing the consoles and the mid-gen consoles to the limit at the time, and then strangely just not really getting any sort of love and support, particularly for the multiplayer, am I right? Wow. Yeah, that part of the game, little abandoned, needless to say. I think people would kind of feel the same too, because you've got this gorgeous, well-crafted world, the animations, the realism, the intensity of being a cowboy, being an outlaw, and then the multiplayer just kind of didn't quite get anything, and I'm sure there's lots of reasons and all kinds of things for that, but yeah, kind of a bit of a disappointment, needless to say. I really was kind of assuming we'd get a little bit more love for multiplayer in this game. It would expand more. Or at least for, kind of the single player to get some sort of love, because, yeah, genuinely a bit of a surprise. A witness? There was a witness? That's not good. Yeah, it's just kind of bizarre because, this is one of the all-time great games, and I would have just assumed we would have gotten some sort of current-gen upgrade, and it's just such a shame that that is the case here, because it's such a mighty and incredible thing, and I know there was some issues Rockstar-wise in regards to getting a bit of a remastering package off the ground, and that probably impacted this one, and I would assume the chances of getting like Grand Theft Auto 4 and stuff like that updated, but yeah, it is a bit of a interesting situation. So we're still at a native 4K resolution, which looks incredible, and it is still sadly 30 FPS, which it's playable, but yeah, I definitely would have preferred to get a frame rate upgrade for this game, and there's HDR support. I was kind of hoping to take out all of the witnesses so that no one would know, but yeah, it's kind of not really working out in my favor, because obviously, you want to leave no witnesses, end the bloodlines, all that stuff, but yeah, no, I definitely let some witnesses go. That's not good. Remember, you can't be called for murder if no one saw you murder anyone, or if there's no evidence, right? Anyways, I digress. It's a gorgeous game. It's a beautiful game. There is lots to do, and there is a bit of a multiplayer, but I will say this one definitely suffered multiplayer-wise compared to, sort of the Red Dead 1. There's still people playing Red Dead 1 multiplayer, but this one, I think the competitive stuff is kind of forgotten about, but you can see people in, some of the more free-roaming stuff, but yeah, kind of just a bit of a bummer that they didn't really do anything with it. Because you would have... I don't know how to describe it. I think you would have expected almost this game's multiplayer to be a robust thing that ended up like GTA Online, but I guess Grand Theft Auto Online is just too kind of mighty. I know I'm sitting here complaining about the multiplayer portion of it, but I'm just really thinking of what could have been. You know what I mean? Obviously the single player, masterful, tons of activities, an engaging, extensive storyline. You play this endlessly, and it's amazing and fantastic, and the narrative direction of it is incredible, and it's ongoing, but yeah, there is something a little disappointing about not seeing that online reach its full potential. Hello there.
It's all good. Calm down. I need your money. You satisfied now?
Ow. Can't believe I missed that shot. And the dog. And the rancher hand. The dog survived? Just kidding. Oh, come on. You like the sounds of gunshots. You're free now. Horses, cows, bulls, whatever you want to be. You're free. A Florida cracker cow. Oh. That's kind of cool. Anyways, let's roam on. But yeah, you got this gorgeous world to visit. It really is genuinely amazing, just in terms of, like, the fidelity of it. And then the performances, too, you know. I even interviewed the lead guy here. Arthur. And, yeah, just absolutely incredible performances. Groundbreaking technology all the way across the board. And they don't give us, like, I really do feel like this is something where the current gen, like, this game really pushed the limits because of the Xbox One X Enhanced inheritance, right? Like, this really did push the technology limits at the time, giving us native 4K, but I really do feel like we should have been able to get some sort of performance mode here. And, like, I don't really even need, like, a visual bump up. Like, it looks great. I'm sure they could add some higher fidelity little touches here or there, but the game is still perfect. Like, this goes toe-to-toe with a lot of the open world games of today. Like, it's almost excessively impressive, if that makes sense. Like really just wild. And there's all kinds of random event things that can happen, and, you know, different people living their lives, and creatures, and hunting, and yeah, it truly is quite a remarkable achievement. From, like, simplistic sort of openings, well, I wouldn't call it simplistic, but, you know, calm, cold night, and then you kind of get out there and the world starts opening up, and you go to these different towns and meet all these different people, and you just go on this remarkable adventure of, you know, someone that's an outlaw, and there's a little bit more depth to it. And of course, as you may know, the story itself, as it opens and changes over the course of interactions and the aging and the impact of time. You never know what kind of darkness and sorrow is going to make you reach your end out there in the West. It was not a friendly time, and you're not necessarily a good group of people either, right? As you're a bit of your crew, and my bounty is $190 in Van Horn. Well, that's a lot of money for this era. A lot of money for this time. Surprised they were able to afford that kind of a cost. I am so sorry, but, like, that guy, you know, he had it coming. That guy definitely had it happen. Or had it coming for him. But yeah, just, like, all the little detailed locations and cities and fast travel points. Yeah, truly, what a remarkable accomplishment. And I guess I've been kind of just going over that the whole time, but it's America, 1899. Arthur Morgan and the Van der Linde gang are outlaws on the run. There's bounty hunters, there's federal people, federal agents coming after them. You're gonna have to lie, steal, battle your way through the West, the rugged heartland of America, in order to try to survive. And, you know, you're gonna be battling between things you want in life and, you know, the crew and the people that you've come to know and, you know, love and interact with. And yeah, it's an interesting story. Ideals and emotional things along the way. And of course, you spend 90% of it on horseback because that's the real vibe of it all, right? Guess I could go shoot up the town. That would be kind of fun. And then online, Red Dead Online, like I mentioned, you get to kind of, like, forge your destiny and stuff like that.
Wait a second. Whoa!
Beer, beer, beer. Yeah, if I ever have to come back here and do some comparison footage, I'm definitely gonna have some troubles dealing with all the town folk. They're gonna be wanted for like murder in like all the counties. Yeah. What a wild experience. Can you believe, like, just thinking about the time going by? It's weird, like these older games, because it's like, you know, it's an older game now. They still look and go, like, specifically some of these high tier ones, they still kind of go toe to toe with many of the open world games we've seen today. Like, obviously, you'd think that, I guess, you basically would be saying other games are catching up. And it's funny, because I'm used to playing more Grand Theft Auto 5 at this point, just because, you know, the multiplayer and doing the streaming and all that. And it's funny, because it's like, that game truly is aged. Oh, this stupid horse falling stuff. I'm so sorry, buddy. Like, that game really is aged in terms of technology. And then you look at this game, and you're like... I didn't mean to shoot there. Kind of wanted to put that away. I wanted to pat my poor horse. Maybe I can't pat my horse at the moment just because it's mad at me. Yeah, I just keep pulling out my gun to shoot because I'm a madman. Anyways. Yeah, it's just interesting how much of like a tech gap there is between this game and that one. And then like the time between this one and the next one. Like the expectations I would imagine are probably going to be pretty high because this game still looks so good. There's elements of it that, you know, are starting to show a little bit of aging, I would say for sure, but I think you'd be hard-pressed to really find something too large to complain about in this game. I think the biggest thing, too, is this world just feels so, like, stunningly detailed. You know, like all the little boats in the distance, the way your horse moves through the world, the winds, the different times of, like, day and night, and the clouds, how they move over. It's really, really, truly a breathing open world. And I'm hoping we can accomplish something, well, I'm hoping the developers at Rockstar can accomplish something similar and exciting to this when we look at Grand Theft Auto 6, because it's just kind of like the technology change is an exciting idea. You're not dead yet? Oh, okay. It was just a really slow, dramatic death, I guess. Like, really overly slow and dramatic. Yeah, that guy like really wanted to topple over very slowly. I just gunned this man down. What you gonna do about it? Like, honestly, I guess back in the West, it would have been a lot harder to like crack down on people killing people. I mean, you know, it definitely could be done, but definitely would have been a lot harder. Oh, come on! I love the horse mechanics in this. That was so dramatically unnecessary. That was so overly dramatic and unnecessary. Wow. Way to go, horse. Way to go. I love it. That was... that was a lot of fun. Like, that guy murdered that person after flopping off their horse? No way. It's like embarrassing. No, but yeah, it's the technology gains that are really interesting. But I miss kind of like comparing this to what we had with Rockstar in the past. I got Witness for Murder, that's no fun. Because, like, in an earlier time, you would get games from Rockstar at a very, very consistent basis, and obviously game development and the type of detail in the worlds they create are amazing. But yeah, it is kind of sad where you're just sitting there being like, oh, it would have been cooler to see more smaller incremental gaps over time, as opposed to, you know, just these large time jumps that we've gotten. I'm tired. Ugh, do we have any, like, food or anything? My stamina core is empty. That's not good. I'm always tired of going on these adventures across the country. Guess we could hang out in the town a bit. I'm just kind of waiting for the murder investigation to sort of run down. Yeah, it's not really much of a town. It's more like kind of looks more like it's a working area. They kind of meld together in this era, don't they? Yeah, it's just, it would have been cool to have smaller jumps and more changes, and it's, yeah, it's kind of sad because, like, it's more fun having, like, a ton of Rockstar games. I remember when I was young, you know, you get, like, a Grand Theft Auto game just pumping out every other year and stuff, and all the other projects, like Manhunt and that, and yeah, now it's just kind of like these long gaps. Long gaps in time, and you know, they definitely are worth it. You get these incredible experiences with the level of details that's amazing. Well, I watch what I'm doing, I'm just trying to explore. And it's just like the scale of these is crazy, but it will be very interesting to see how they top this, as I'm sure eventually we'll see, you know, like this is one of the top selling games, right? I'm sure eventually we'll see a follow-up. Someday there'll be some sort of Red Dead Redemption 3. I'm sure of it. A testament? Actually, I'm killing people. I just shot like 5 or 6 people in one area. It's definitely me. I am the problem. Well, let's defuse the situation here. You guys don't want to talk about this? I thought we could be friends. The whole town wants to kill me. This was a very, very bad idea. Where is my horse? The whole town's after me. No! I love that dramatic death. Dead. It's kind of like Dark Souls, or like you are dead. The clouds roll over. The pain subsides. Well, that's $99. I got nothing. But hey, at least the bounty's over. And I go back to living my life. That's just like, I can't get over how beautiful this game is. And I'm so disappointed they never gave us that 60 FPS update we deserved. Red Dead Redemption 2 60 FPS. Should have been a thing. Think of the views I could have gotten. It would have been remarkable. You know, like, really could have been a thing. So now I'm, basically all by myself. Horse! You've come back. I just had to whistle for, like, ever, for some reason. Good horse. Good horse. I will feed you carrot, horse. You want a carrot? Okay, there you go. Good horse, let's go. Nah, but a remarkable technical achievement. It was really nice to come back and revisit the game and roam around for a bit and talk about it and reminisce about things. Hopefully someday I'll be able to sit here and be like, oh, it's updated with a higher level of fluidity and everyone's happy, but yeah, until that day, I guess. I don't know. They probably got their hands full on Grand Theft Auto 6. I don't blame them. It's a big deal. It's a big game. Can't wait to see how it innovates upon the technology here because, like, this game is just outstanding for its age, and I'm sure their next game will look even better, which is highly desired, of course, right?